You know, sometimes, as the years add up, we start thinking about who we can really count on. We often picture our family, don't we? Our children, maybe grandchildren, siblings, and yes, family can be wonderful, a real source of joy and comfort. But let's be honest for a moment. As we get older, lives change. Children have their own families, their own busy schedules, often living miles away. Friends, sadly, might pass on or face their own health challenges, relying solely on others. Even family can sometimes leave us feeling a bit vulnerable. Can't it? What if their circumstances change? What if they're simply not able to be there in the way we hoped? It's a quiet worry many of us carry. The truth is, while family is precious, putting all your eggs in that basket might not be the most dependable plan for the years ahead. But there's something else, something far more reliable, something you have a direct hand in building. It's not a single thing, but 5 powerful pillars, foundations you can strengthen yourself. These pillars aren't subject to someone else's availability or circumstances. They are your source of security, resilience, and happiness as you navigate your 60s, 70s, and beyond. In this video, we're going to explore these 5 essential pillars. We'll talk about how to build them, what they look like in everyday life, and why focusing on them can bring a profound sense of peace and independence. Stick with me until the very end, because I've got something to share that might just surprise you about your own capabilities. Let's dive straight into the very first, and arguably the most fundamental, pillar we need to build and maintain as we get older: your health. Now, I know, it sounds obvious, doesn't it? Look after your health, but it's more than just going to the doctor when you feel poorly. This pillar is the bedrock of everything else. If your health falters significantly, it impacts your independence, your ability to connect with others, even your financial situation. Thinking of your health as a dependable support for your future self is a powerful shift in perspective. It's not just about avoiding illness. It's about actively building strength, resilience, and vitality. So, what does this look like in practice? It starts with understanding your own body and mind. Regular checkups are non-negotiable, of course, but it's the day-to-day choices that really build this pillar. Movement, for example. You don't need to be running marathons. Even a brisk walk around the park or up the street every day makes a world of difference. Think about how much easier everyday tasks become when you maintain a decent level of fitness. Carrying shopping bags, climbing stairs, playing with the grandkids. Gentle exercises like stretching, yoga, or Tai Chi can improve balance and flexibility, which is absolutely crucial for preventing falls. One of the biggest threats to independence as we age. Finding an activity you enjoy is key. Maybe it's joining a walking group, taking up gardening with a bit more vigor, or trying a gentle exercise class specifically designed for older adults. The important thing is consistency. Little and often is far more effective than trying to do too much at once and getting injured or discouraged. Nutrition is another huge piece of this health puzzle. What you eat fuels your body and brain. As we get older, our nutritional needs change slightly, and it becomes even more important to focus on nutrient-dense foods. Think colorful vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Staying hydrated is also surprisingly important, and something many of us forget. Just having a water bottle handy throughout the day can make a big difference to energy levels and digestion. It's not about strict diets or deprivation, but about making sensible choices most of the time. Learning a few simple, healthy recipes can make it easier. Maybe try swapping some processed snacks for a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. Small changes really do add up over time. Sleep is another area we often overlook, but it's vital for repair and rejuvenation. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Establishing a regular sleep routine. Ensuring your bedroom is dark and quiet. And avoiding screens right before bed can all help. If sleep is a persistent problem, it's worth talking to your doctor about it, as it can impact your health in many ways. But this pillar isn't just about the physical body. Mental and emotional well-being are just as important. Keeping your mind active is crucial for cognitive health. Reading, puzzles, learning a new skill, even something as simple as trying a new route on your walk, can help keep your brain sharp. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and a sense of purpose contributes enormously to your emotional health. Stress management is also key. Finding healthy ways to cope with stress, whether it's through mindfulness, meditation, spending time in nature, or talking to someone you trust, can prevent it from taking a toll on your physical health. Taking proactive steps for your health builds resilience. It means you're less likely to be completely floored by minor illnesses, and you're in a better position to manage any chronic conditions that might arise. It gives you the energy and capacity to engage with the world, to pursue your interests, and to be there for others when you choose to be, rather than being limited by your physical or mental state. Building this first pillar of health is a continuous effort, a daily commitment to yourself. It's an investment that pays dividends in independence, vitality, and overall quality of life, forming the absolute base for all the other pillars we'll discuss. Now, moving on from taking care of our physical and mental selves, let's talk about the second crucial pillar, your social connections. When I say social connections, I don't just mean having people around. I mean meaningful relationships, a network of support and friendship that exists outside the immediate family circle. As I mentioned earlier, relying only on family can be risky. Friends, neighbors, people in your community. These relationships offer different kinds of support and companionship, and they can be incredibly dependable because they are often built on shared interests, mutual respect, and chosen connection, rather than obligation. Think about it. Who do you call for a spontaneous cup of tea? Who do you share a laugh with about the local news? Who might notice if they haven't seen you around for a few days? Often, it's not always the busiest family members living far away. Building a diverse social network means you have different people for different needs. Someone to chat to about your garden, someone to share a hobby with, someone who understands a particular life experience you're going through. Loneliness is a significant challenge for many older adults, and it has real health consequences. Actively nurturing social connections is like building a strong, warm safety net. It provides emotional support, reduces stress, and simply makes life more enjoyable. But how do you build this network, especially if you've experienced loss or moved to a new area? It starts with being open to connection. Join local clubs or groups that align with your interests, a book club, a gardening society, a painting class, a walking group, a community choir. Volunteering is another fantastic way to meet like-minded people who share your values and want to contribute to the community. It gives you purpose and puts you in regular contact with others. Even simple things like striking up conversations with people you encounter regularly. The postman, the local shopkeeper, people at the park can build a sense of connection and belonging. Don't underestimate the power of technology either. While nothing replaces face-to-face interaction, video calls can help you stay connected with family and friends who live far away. Social media groups focused on specific hobbies or interests can connect you with people globally, but also sometimes locally. Just be mindful and safe online. Think about the different layers of your social circle. You might have a few close friends you confide in, a wider group of acquaintances you enjoy spending time with, and people you interact with regularly through activities or your community. Nurturing relationships takes effort. Of course, it means making the effort to call someone, suggesting meeting up, being a good listener, and being reliable yourself. But the rewards in terms of companionship, support, and just plain fun are immense. Now, let's shift gears to the third crucial pillar, your financial security. This might sound a bit dry, but having control over your finances is absolutely fundamental to maintaining your independence as you age. Worries about money can cause enormous stress and limit your choices significantly. Building this pillar isn't necessarily about being wealthy, but about having a clear understanding of your financial situation, making a plan, and managing your resources wisely. It starts with knowing what you have coming in and what's going out. This might involve looking at your pension, any savings, benefits you might be entitled to, and then tracking your expenses. Creating a simple budget, even just mentally, or using a notebook, can help you see where your money is going and identify areas where you might be able to save a bit. Understanding your entitlements is also vital. Are you claiming all the benefits you're eligible for? This could include things like the state pension credit, attendance allowance, or help with energy costs. Organizations like Age UK or Citizens Advice offer free, impartial advice and can help you navigate the complexities of the benefit system. Don't be afraid to ask for help. These resources are there to support you. Having some savings, even a small amount, can provide a cushion for unexpected expenses, like a leaky roof or a car repair. This reduces the need to rely on others in emergencies. If you have savings or investments, understanding how they are managed and who to talk to. If you have questions is important. Be wary of scams. Unfortunately, older people are often targeted. Never give out personal or financial information over the phone unless you are absolutely sure who you are dealing with. If in doubt, hang up and call the organization back on a number you know is genuine. Planning for the future is also part of this pillar. This includes thinking about things like making a will, considering lasting powers of attorney, one for health and welfare, one for property and financial affairs, and thinking about how you might fund potential care needs down the line. While these aren't always comfortable topics, addressing them proactively gives you control and peace of mind, ensuring your wishes are respected and preventing potential difficulties for yourself and your loved ones later on. Managing your finances gives you confidence and independence. It allows you to make choices about how you want to live, whether that's affording a hobby, being able to travel, or simply knowing you can cover your bills without worry. It reduces the potential for stress and conflict that can arise when financial matters are uncertain or become a burden on others. Building this pillar is about empowering yourself to live comfortably and securely on your own terms. Moving forward, the fourth pillar that offers truly dependable support as we age is maintaining your personal growth and purpose. You see, retirement or stepping back from previous responsibilities can sometimes leave a void. If our identity was heavily tied to our job or raising a family, it can feel a bit disorienting. This pillar is about actively cultivating interests, learning new things, contributing in ways that feel meaningful, and maintaining a sense of identity that is independent of past roles. Think about what truly excites you, what makes you curious, or what you've always wanted to try but never had the time for. Now is your chance. Learning a new language, taking up painting, mastering a musical instrument, delving into history, becoming an expert gardener, learning to use new technology. The possibilities are endless. Many local colleges, community centers, and online platforms offer courses specifically designed for older learners. Engaging your brain in this way keeps you mentally sharp, provides a sense of accomplishment, and opens up new avenues for social connection as well. Finding new ways to contribute is also incredibly powerful. This could be through volunteering, mentoring younger people, sharing your skills and experience with community groups, or even just being a helpful neighbor. Contributing gives you a sense of value and purpose, reminds you of your capabilities, and keeps you connected to the wider world. It's about using your lifetime of knowledge and experience in ways that benefit others and bring you joy. Maintaining hobbies you already have is important too, but perhaps think about taking them to a new level. If you enjoy reading, join a book club or volunteer at the local library. If you love gardening, consider joining a local gardening society or even getting an allotment. Deepening your engagement with your interests keeps life interesting and provides structure to your week. This pillar is also about maintaining your sense of independence and self-reliance. It's about keeping up with skills that allow you to manage your own life, whether that's using online banking, staying connected with friends and family via email or video calls, or learning simple DIY skills. The more capable you feel in handling the practicalities of modern life, the less you need to rely on others for everyday tasks. Cultivating personal growth and purpose is a continuous journey. It's about staying curious, staying engaged, and reminding yourself of your own worth and capabilities. It's about having reasons to get up in the morning that excite you, activities that fill your day with meaning, and a sense of identity that is strong and vibrant, independent of external circumstances. This pillar provides inner strength and resilience, a vital source of support you can always tap into. Finally, let's look at the fifth pillar, which is building a dependable environment and practical support network around you. This pillar focuses on the practical aspects of living safely and comfortably in your home and community, and having reliable resources to turn to when you need help with everyday tasks or unexpected issues. While family might assist with some of these things, having independent systems in place ensures you're covered even when they're not available. Your home environment is key. As we age, making simple adaptations can significantly improve safety and ease of living. This might include things like installing grab rails in the bathroom, improving lighting to prevent trips, ensuring carpets are secure, or rearranging furniture for easier movement. Thinking proactively about accessibility can help you stay in your own home for longer. Sometimes, local counsel services or occupational therapists can provide advice and even assistance with these modifications. Beyond the home, think about your local community resources. Do you know about the local transport options, including any accessible services? Are you aware of local charities or community groups that offer help with things like gardening, minor home repairs, or even just friendly visits? Knowing what services are available locally and how to access them forms a crucial part of this practical support network. Having reliable contacts for practical tasks is also important. This might be a trusted handyman for odd jobs, a reputable gardener, or a reliable service for things like window cleaning or grocery delivery if you need it. Building relationships with local tradespeople you trust means you know who to call when something goes wrong, rather than having to scramble or rely on someone else to sort it out. This pillar also includes setting up systems for managing important information, keeping essential documents organized, like insurance policies, utility bills. Contact numbers for doctors and services can be incredibly helpful. Thinking about things like setting up direct debits for bills or using online services can simplify administration and reduce potential worries. Consider setting up an emergency contact system. This could be as simple as having a list of key contacts by the phone, or using a personal alarm system if you feel that would provide reassurance. Letting a trusted neighbor know how to reach a key contact in case of an emergency can also be very helpful. Building this pillar is about creating a secure and manageable living situation. It's about putting systems in place and identifying resources you can rely on for the practicalities of daily life. It's about ensuring you have access to help when you need it, without necessarily having to burden family or friends. It provides a strong foundation of practical support, giving you peace of mind and maintaining your independence in your own home and community. So, we've talked about these 5 pillars: your health, your social connections, your financial security, your personal growth and purpose, and your environment and practical support network. These aren't abstract concepts. They are concrete areas of your life where you can take action right now to build a more dependable and fulfilling future for yourself. Remember, you don't have to tackle everything at once. Building these pillars is a continuous process, one step at a time. Start with one area that feels most important or easiest to address right now. Maybe it's scheduling that doctor's checkup you've been putting off, reaching out to an old friend, looking into a benefit you might be eligible for, signing up for a local class, or making that call to a trusted handyman. Small changes, consistently applied, lead to big results over time. Focusing on these pillars empowers you. It gives you a sense of control and agency over your own life, which is incredibly valuable as you get older. While family relationships are precious and should be cherished, building these 5 pillars ensures you have a strong, independent foundation to stand on. Regardless of external circumstances, this is your support system, built by you, for you. Think of these pillars as your personal resilience toolkit. The stronger each pillar is, the more robust and secure your life will be. You are capable, you are resilient, and you have the power to shape your own future. Invest in yourself, build these pillars, and live your best life with confidence and independence. What are your thoughts on these pillars? Are there any you're already focusing on? Or any you feel you need to strengthen? Share your experiences or tips in the comments below. It helps everyone in our community. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like. Den Momder Raven Kuba from one sense, Sunduf Koza Prospor. Intians and Titus at Sanidu Chantosaur. And if you want more ideas and inspiration for living well as you age, subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Remember, the best years are still ahead of you. Live them fully, independently, and joyfully.